there in landscape. And look at these tomato seedlings, looking really good. I'm going to have to put them in the greenhouse soon, now that the weather is warming up again. There's the ruby seedlings, they're looking very healthy. They're a couple of weeks behind the others in terms of sowing, and therefore in size. So there's not a lot to report, but a couple of little things. Look at the acer, how good that is. Here's the cherry trees, and I don't know if any of the cherries are setting on here, but the flowers are looking good. And the thing about this, which is perfect, because there's the evidence, is that there haven't been that many insects about. I don't know if you can see it. There. Overfly. This is what we need on the cherry trees, to take the pollen from one tree to the other tree, so that the cherries will set. There haven't been many insects about, which is probably why there don't appear to be any plums set on my plum tree. But this is interesting. Well, it may be. Here you've got the cherry tree, which is a particular variety which I can't remember the name of at the moment, but the way it works is that the bottom of this is a particular cherry variety that decides how vigorously the tree is going to grow. So above this joint here is a different variety, the sort that you want, that will produce the cherries that you want. So anything below that joint is one variety of cherry, and anything above it is a different one. So any shoots that come from below that joint are not going to be the sort of cherry that you want. So what you have to do is you have to get rid of those, because they are not going to produce the sort of cherry tree that you want. So let's hope that little hoverflies and bees do their job now. Look at this. I told you the Marsh Marigold was going to be a picture, and there it is. And funnily enough, yesterday I was walking along here, heard a plop, looked down into the pond and saw something swimming across the open water there to the back behind the Marsh Marigold, and it was a mouse. How on earth did a mouse get in the pond? Well, it looked like a mouse. I doubt if it was a waterfall. Can't imagine it was eating tadpoles, but it was definitely there, and it definitely swam across that little patch where we haven't got the grid, the safety grid. But there were masses and masses and masses of tadpoles swimming around in there. Heaving. I hope they've got enough food. Mind you, we don't want all this number of frogs in the garden. There you go. Gooseberry's coming on. Gooseberry's forming there. Whoops, there it is, little gooseberry. The shallots are coming on nicely there, really beginning to get going now. I can get it to focus, yep. And the onion sets looking good. Now the kale seedlings are coming on, so I'll have to prick them out soon and put them in pots ready to go in the allotment. Broad beans appearing, more broad beans appearing here. I can show you there. And now yesterday I potted up some cucumbers and left 2 in here just as an experiment. Oh dear. And put one in where I was hoping to grow a cucumber. So you can see last night that one doesn't look too happy. Now whether it will recover I don't know, but it's definitely droopied, and the answer to that might be to do with, oops, there we go, minus 0.9 degrees, so it's 1 degree below freezing in the greenhouse last night at one point. Obviously not for long, but so we'll reset that and have a look and see what happens tonight. Now I'm going to leave these and hope they'll recover because it's going to be a warm day. The tomatoes look alright though. They survived how cold it was. So that's good. Oh, and last thing, onion seeds. I've never grown them before. So hopefully I'll be able to plant them out and grow some onions from seed this time instead of from sets. Looking good. And it's a lovely day today.